Hello, greetings. This is Erick Widman from Passage Immigration Law, and thanks for joining us for another live Q&A session. And we've got some great questions. And let's start it off at the top. What should my mother do if she missed her oath-taking ceremony? So that is a bummer. Oath-taking ceremony is for those who are naturalizing and becoming U.S. citizens. It's the final step. So you did so much work. Your mother studied, she passed the test, she filled out the N400, and then sadly missed the oath ceremony. But that happens. That is okay, and I wouldn't stress out too much about this, but you'll want to let USCIS know that she missed it for some reason. And to do that, and so they can reschedule her, I recommend you call up USCIS at their 1-800 number right away, explain what happened. We probably, if you are our client, would also send a letter to the local field office, the local USCIS field office where this happened, and just document, maybe she was sick, maybe she forgot, hopefully she's fine, but just let USCIS know. They're not going to make her start all over again, which would be terrible. That'd be really sad. The oath ceremony is the final step, and she'll need to bring in her green card and the other required documents listed on that notice. But definitely call up USCIS. Okay, I'm working here is the next question. I'm working here in the US through an O1 visa. Congratulations, you are extraordinary, as deemed to be so by the US government. So you have an O1 visa. You're asking, can I bring my mother here to live with me? And great question. The unfortunate reality, the answer is that your mom won't qualify for one of the dependent visas for the O1 extraordinary ability visa. It's the O3 is only available for spouses and kids of O1 visa holders. So that's a bummer. You would have to naturalize, because even if you got your green card, you can't petition for your parents, one or more parents, to join you. However, if you naturalize, become a US citizen, you can petition for your parents. Next question, what should I do, or what are the initial steps to take if I need to go to the US for a business trip, talking to companies? And this person says, I'm a businesswoman in a manpower agency. Okay, so as a visitor to the US, the best fit overall for a straightforward business trip where you're talking to companies, you're having meetings, you're generating business potentially, maybe signing contracts, all of those activities are acceptable with a B1, B2 visitor visa. So the B1 visitor visa, B as in boy, is what allows business visitors to do those work-related activities that are not actually work. So you're not allowed to work here, but you are allowed to do related activities like sign a contract, generate business, tour around, and even some limited training. So that B1, B2, often it's a combo visa. The B2 would be for tourist visitors for pleasure. So oftentimes you'll get a combo visa like that B1, B2. So if you have one of those visas already, that's what you should use for this trip, for this business trip. If you don't have that visa yet, you're going to have to apply for it. If you're able to go to and apply for an ESTA, visa waiver program option to come into the United States, that could also do the job. If you're from one of the countries that allows you to enter and without having to apply for a visa, because it is tough these days. COVID has created a number of long wait times all around the world. All right. So we have a short Q&A session today. We are excited to announce, though, that we've been able to get today we got more good news. Visas were approved through our mandamus lawsuits, and then we filed a new mandamus suit today. So we are able to do these nationwide and are really happy about the great results we're getting. It's very satisfying when people are considering why they want to be a lawyer, fighting for justice, fighting for the little guy compared to the big guy, which is the government, which has all these resources and takes lots of money for filing fees, but doesn't deliver a great customer experience. And it's very stressful to be separated from your loved ones, as you well know. So we are glad to be able to go on the offensive, file some lawsuits, and get the US government to come around and finally see our side instead of begging and pleading long-term to no good results. We're able to use the judicial branch to compel the government to take action. We're mandating them to do that through a mandamus suit. Great to connect. Look forward to seeing you next week. Take care.